Welcoming us to country tonight, a Bunurong traditional custodian, Jungala Ellis, featuring Dayon Ellis on Udaki.
Good evening, everybody. Firstly, I'd like to pay my respects and acknowledge all of our ancestors that have walked these lands for generations before us, all our elders that are no longer with us physically, but always walk beside us emotionally and spiritually, all our elders that are still here today doing the wonderful things that we know and love in Indigenous communities and non-Indigenous communities all over Australia, and also all the young emerging leaders that follow in their footsteps. I'd like to pay my respects to and acknowledge all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people that are in the crowd and that are watching from home. Our people have been here for 65,000 years and still continually growing today, stronger than ever. And for us as two young men to come and welcome all new faces onto the lands that we call home, the land of the Bunurong people, it's a privilege that we hold very close to our hearts. It's a very important aspect to our cultural ways. Welcome to country is so important to our people, welcoming all new faces from all walks of life, all backgrounds, all cultures. There's one word that we use in our language, the Wadawurrung language of the Kulin Nation, for welcome, and that word is Womanjika. I'd like to say in the words of my ancestors, Bunurong language, Womanjika Bagaruk Tarang Burai and Nungojin. It means welcome to every man, woman and child, and thank you for allowing me to welcome you onto the lovely place that we call home, the land of the Bunurong people. Womanjika to you all and Nungojin. Thank yous.
And now to perform Long Time Living Here, please welcome vocalist and composer Shante Cherie Abdul Rahman. This is Global Citizen Nights. Please welcome your hosts, trailblazing author, actress and Miss Universe Australia 2020, Maria Thattil, and award-winning singer, actor and dancer, Hugh Sheridan.
Good evening, Melbourne. What a beautiful welcome to country. Thank you so much to Jungala Ellis, Dayan Ellis, and the amazing Shante Sheree Abdul Rahman. Maria and I are very grateful to be hosting this event on Bunurong country, and we pay our respect to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people, past, present, and emerging.
And to be here at the Palais Theatre, an iconic cultural venue in an iconic cultural city, I can't think of a better place to gather tonight as we celebrate the achievements of some remarkable young people. It's going to be an incredible night of music and storytelling from change makers across the Asia-Pacific region.
That's right. Tonight is a celebration of 32 youth leaders who are fighting hard to make a difference within their communities and for the planet. On issues including climate change, equity, Indigenous rights and education.
And all 32 leaders were part of the inaugural GC Now Melbourne Summit over the past 2 days. And tonight, we're going to see some of these inspiring stories brought to life with incredible dance and music performances.
And what a lineup. Nooky is in the house, along with his newly formed First Nations hip-hop supergroup 3%. Singer-songwriter Bahani is here, plus multi-aria winner Sampa the Great. And I know, people. And what can we say about our headline act for the night? One of the all-time greats. 12 ARIA awards, including the Hall of Fame, countless hit singles, and the soundtrack to the lives of multiple generations of Aussies. Please make some noise for Crowded House, people!
Yes. Yes. Amazing. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait. So let's welcome our next performer, backed by Joel Farland and the Global Citizen Nights Band. Please give it up for Australian pop sensation Go Joe.
Missing in action left me in LA with her this magic till she runs away. Hard as I try, I've gotten really good at saying goodbye to Mrs. Hollywood. She don't know why she does the movies aren't enough, cause they don't make them about us. I'm just dancing with love, cool how she moved out of love. Maybe I'm being too much. She's always MIA, way out in California. What can I say? She's got a talent for it. She'd stay, guess I'll be waiting for her. Standing in line for Mrs. Hollywood. Finally felt like I was number one. 2 days together, now she's in Milan. And I'm driving a highway up to Malibu. Her seat is empty and she stole the moves. She don't know why she does the movies aren't enough, cause they don't make them about us. Dancing with love, cool how she moved out of love. Maybe I'm being too much. She's always MIA, way out in California. What can I say? She's got a talent for it. Still wish she'd yes, I'll be waiting for her. Standing in line for Mrs. Hollywood. Standing in line for Mrs. Hollywood. Come on, Melbourne! Standing in line for Mrs. Hollywood.
I'm inspired to do what I do because I hope future generations are able to see and experience how beautiful and how magical this world is.
What inspires me to do what I do is the belief or possibility of creating a better tomorrow.
I know there's a lot of demeaning narrative and prejudice against us out there still, that we lack experience or if we're too naive. But honestly, to me, that is what makes young people special.
Witnessing the stark differences between the world our parents knew and the one we inhabit right now fuels my determination to affect positive change.
Instead of giving up or being bitter, we'll be able to look at the world with a fresh pair of eyes.
My inspiration are incredible Indigenous change makers here in the South Pacific who are fighting and advocating for a future for us to all thrive in.
I'm inspired every day by the resilience and determination of the women and girls we work with.
People who are really passionate about the work they do or the initiatives that they take that helps our society are the people who inspire me.
Their hope, their vision for the future, their tenacity, their drive is so impressive, and it's something that I look to when I need a bit of extra hope in my day.
I really strongly believe that my generation of young people are extremely progressive, open-minded and conscious consumers, and I believe that if we are to put in the lead, we will see better things happening, more things changing in the world for the better.
I'm actually inspired by everyone because I think that everyone has something that they are good at and they are proud of. So you and each of you is my hero.
Some beautiful and inspiring words from just a few of the 32 youth leaders we're celebrating tonight. Now we're about to meet our first speaker for the evening. For most of us, the idea of becoming a refugee is unimaginable. Few things are more daunting than the idea of losing everything and having to start again. This remarkable woman did experience the unimaginable, the destruction of her culture, the terror of fleeing her homeland, and the hopelessness of being stateless. And now she's using her experience to improve the lives of other refugees through her role as co-founder of the Rohingya Women's Collaborative Network, which champions human rights for the Rohingya. Please welcome Noor Azizah.
In 1995, I entered this world without a state. I was born in my ancestral homeland, Arakan, in Burma, Myanmar. With recognition as a citizen eluded me due to the Myanmar's government's actions. Despite our Rohingya heritage, despite being indigenous to Arakan, Our citizenship was stripped away from us as part of a genocidal act. We were left without basic rights like education. We were left with absolutely nothing. The military junta, they burnt our homes, they destroyed our villages, and left my family with nothing at all. My family and I embarked on a very dangerous journey throughout Southeast Asia. We ended up in Malaysia. We endured homelessness and dangerous boat rides until we found ourselves the only Rohingya family on a small island in Malaysia. My childhood was spent in hiding, scrounging for sustenance in abandoned buildings, devoid of education or any stability. I lived as a refugee in Malaysia for 8 years and a half. In 2003, the Australian government granted my family and I asylum. Our lives changed forever as we breathed the air of freedom upon arriving in Sydney, Australia. Here, we could reclaim what's been taken away from us in the last 81 years: our culture, our food, and our people. And we reconnected with our community in Sydney, Australia. As a resettled Rohingya, I understand the privileges of holding an Australian passport, something that many of my people don't have that are currently displaced in the ASEAN region, in Bangladesh, and so on. True freedom, I believe, is when all Rohingya are free. Our plight mirrors that of migrants and refugees worldwide, from Syria to Venezuela, Congo to Sudan. I now teach English to migrants and refugees, and I run an organization with 5 amazing Rohingya women genocide survivors, where we work on Rohingya issues globally to make the lives of our people a little bit easier while they are displaced. We understand refugee needs, like education, so we provide a safe space where they can share their stories, their songs, and our language, until we can go back to our ancestral homeland in Arakan. The refugee journey is extremely challenging, but it is up to us and everyone in this room to make sure that it leads to a place that we can call a safe home. Thank you.
What a moving performance by Paris Kavanagh from New Ground Collective. Yes, more noise for Paris. It's now time to meet another extraordinary youth leader, a proud Palawa woman and a passionate advocate for Indigenous representation in the justice system. She grew up with some of Tasmania's most famous First Nation leaders, learning directly from elders like her beloved Pop, Darryl West, and her great-grandmother, matriarch Auntie Ida West. They taught her to care for her people and to care for country. She co-founded NAM Law Students on Voice. Now, this was an Indigenous-led, community-informed and culturally safe grassroots project focused on the Voice referendum. And she continues to fight for Indigenous self-determination, sovereignty, land rights and criminal justice reform. Let's meet Maggie Blanden.
This always was and always will be Aboriginal land. I went into law to better represent and advocate for my community. Indigenous rights touch on the rights of people all over the world. Aboriginal people know that our sovereignty has endured since the first sunrise on these lands. Our bloodlines run deep into our land and our oceans. We are country. Country is us. And yet, Aboriginal people are the most incarcerated people on this planet. We are continuously forced into the shackles of the criminal justice system. Aboriginal women are suffering this fate more and more, especially our children, our babies, who are more likely to go to prison than they are to graduate from university. There's an epidemic of missing and murdered Indigenous women that's going on in Australia and right across the world. We have been here for more than 65,000 years. I wish people would listen and learn from our people. And we are feeling the impact of the climate crisis. We know our country is hurting. And we have First Nations-led climate solutions. We have the Fire Sticks Alliance, a set of traditional fire practices that heal this country. We have the Pakana Ranges of Lutruwita. We have the Sea Country Ranges in Tyricha, Miladina, Mooka. And they care for our country and waters, just as our old people have done for thousands and thousands of years. We demand to be heard. We want our land returned. We need fair representation, healthcare, and housing. We need better outcomes for mob. We want a chance to show that our sovereignty has never been ceded. Self-determination will help us get there, as all First Nations people know. I believe that I can make a difference. I'm fighting a fight worth fighting, and I'm not going to stop until everyone's voice is heard.
Please welcome proud Yuan and Tungari man, rapper Nooky.
Palais Theatre, how are we feeling tonight? Make some noise for my sis Maggie. We all fighting there with you, sis. Trust me on that. They're gonna hear our voice. See, they told me I was dirty, told me I was worthless, told me football or crime could be my only purpose. I wasn't encouraged, I was treated like a burden, but my mother's wisdom kept the fire inside burning. And when I look back now, it was all worth it. Cause when you can break the cycle, life becomes perfect. Does this look familiar? Is this story known? All the pain held in a place we called home. I had to make a way out of a path I wasn't shown, just to leave a mark that I can't call my own. Cause this is bigger than me, and when it's all said and done, the whole world will remember we are warriors. See it to be it, I put that on my chest. Dreaming and reach it, I excel at every test. Stacking achievements, put a price on my head, but I went to hell to put my demons to rest. Yeah, I need to carry next to Jean-Michel. Yeah, I need my family out them prison cells. Yeah, my culture not the one to sell. Pemboy's head still sitting on an empty shelf. Yeah, no more running from the sirens. Judge me by my peers, call me Gordon Siren. Death for the poor black, moment of silence. I can never fall, I'm on the shoulders of giants. When the
dust is out on the sacred ground, ancient empires now ruled by a crown. We conquer these heights when they pushed us down. Fear me now, warrior. When the dust clears out on the sacred ground, ancient empires now ruled by a crown. We conquer these heights when they pushed us down. Fear me now, warrior.
all right, you with us out there?
And I still got a lot to give. Until you love, I thought I lost my wings. And you got me flying. And the world is us below. And that's rising to a place I've never known. Hiding, a shining, a light inside me, taking me higher. And I'm flying, flying now.
Your smile is the only light I need. And I'll be needing you more than you be needing me. Spending time by your side is the only time I feel free. I see the future in your eyes, it really warms my heart. And if you're ever feeling down, there's no one still the stars. So I could light your path and pull you out the dark. Swear to God, you're the women if my wings racing. Black Queens got me feeling like a king. Watching UFC with Lola or drawing with Liv. I gotta thank your mother for this beautiful gift. Yeah, I felt heaven when you came into our world. My greatest achievement in life, that's my little girl.
And the world is lost below, and I keep rising to a place I've never known. Hiding, shining, a light inside me, take me higher. And I'm flying, flying now. 'Cause everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Alright. Alright, everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Alright, alright, everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Alright, alright, everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Alright, alright, everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Alright, alright. Thank you very much.
If I could change one thing in the world, that's a hard one.
If I could change one thing in the world, is to have a superpower to end injustice everywhere.
I believe we waste too many amazing talents because of accessibility for some or the other reason, and just having the opportunity to show what you can do would be amazing and would be transformative for the world.
I think things in so many different areas would be better if we could truly listen to one another, because truly we know what is best for our own people. And so yeah, I guess my prayer is that we would be listened to and taken seriously.
If I could change one thing in the world, it would be to reduce our reliance on fossil fuels. I feel like there's so much of our lives just so dependent on it right now that it's so hard for us to divorce ourselves from it, and hence we're still in the mess that we created.
If I could change one thing in the world, it would definitely be to dismantle the systemic barriers that prevent marginalized communities from accessing their rights and opportunities. Because by removing these obstacles, we can pave the way for a more inclusive and equitable world.
The one thing that I would change in this world, if I could, would be to completely remove lack of accessibility and equity in all professional and personal realms in life.
There needs to be someone, some group of people, some organizations that needs to do something in changing the narrative of mental health conversations in the Lao community.
One thing that I would like to change in this world is that love becomes a central theme for education. Because love is transformative. It makes you introspect, it makes you care and empathize. And knowledge is very powerful, but even more powerful is the way that you use that knowledge.
I think that there's so much we wish we could say, so much we wish people could understand about us, and if there was any way to make that easier, for example, if you could hold someone's hand and just show them all that you're feeling, all that's on your mind, I think that that would be so lovely, and hopefully move towards a brighter future together.
From his home in Fiji, he witnessed firsthand the destruction of Earth's oceans. Faced with the overwhelming question, what can one person do? He embraced the simple fact that he's not just one person. His organisation, Precious Plastic Fiji, has collected over 30 tonnes of plastic waste and redirected over 10 tonnes from landfills. In collaboration with UNICEF, he has helped teach more than 50,000 Fijian students about plastic waste and how to recycle. Please welcome Climate Champion and Global Citizen Youth Leader Awardee, Raeed Roshan Ali.
From the heart of Fiji, where the ocean's embrace shapes our essence, I stand proud. Our island heritage deeply intertwined with the vast Pacific. We are all connected by our oceans. This connection is a deeply personal one for the people of the Pacific. Communities make their homes by the sea, fishing and flourishing. They take from the ocean, but they also fiercely protect it. It's a delicate balance, a dance that has been perfected across generations. And this balance is now under threat. Our ocean's health is deteriorating, taking the lives and livelihoods of these communities with it. More than 65% of fish in Fiji waters now contain microplastics, poisoning the food we eat. Fiji's carbon and plastic footprint is minuscule, yet, as always, it is the most vulnerable communities that bear the brunt. I used to participate in ocean cleanup campaigns, big corporations fulfilling their corporate responsibilities by organizing trash pickups at the beach. But the plastic would just be sent to a landfill, where it would sit for more than 1,000 years. So, we decided to try something different. We decided to change the way people view the problem. We used plastic waste to make unique artwork that thousands of people saw, and which ended up changing the government policy. We successfully lobbied for a law to ban single-use plastic in Fiji, and we are supporting research on using plastic waste to create roads in Fiji. In my homeland, we have a really powerful concept called Vanua. In its simplest translation, Vanua means a place to come home to. But Vanua is also the values that we share. It is the land that we live on, and it is the ocean that gives us life. Tonight, I am wearing a symbol of unity. It's a reminder that no matter how small our actions, they have a global impact. We are all part of the same human family, connected to the same planet. And the preservation of our shared home begins with us. It begins here, it begins now.
Performing Tracy Chapman's Talking About a Revolution, please welcome singer-songwriter Bahani.
Don't you know, man, talking about a revolution sounds like a whisper. Don't you know, man, talking about a revolution sounds like a whisper. While they're standing at the welfare lines, crying at the doorsteps, so those are means of salvation. Wasting time in the unemployment lines, sitting around waiting for promotion. Don't you know, I'm talking about a revolution sounds like a whisper. Thank you so much.
Striving to reach the ultimate goal of zero poverty takes more than everyone's hopes and dreams. At Citi, it takes a financial commitment to companies who empower people to lift themselves up. It takes funding and building on our know-how to help communities grow. That's how Citi's helping create a better future, by committing $1 trillion in sustainable finance by 2030. Because it takes everything to reach zero poverty.
Can we have it one more time for Bahani? Yes. What a beautiful rendition of Tracy Chapman's 1988 protest song, Talking About a Revolution. Now, I'm very, very proud to celebrate our next Global Citizen Youth Leaders Award recipient. She is a feminist and a body positivity advocate from Sri Lanka. She understands firsthand the damage caused by society's beauty standards, both spoken and unspoken, especially colorism. Now, for those of you who don't know, this is a social phenomenon where people in an ethnic group with darker skin are more likely to experience discrimination than those with lighter skin. Now, she's spoken widely about colorism in South Asia and among Asian Australians. She's worked with CNN on issues of colorism and anti-racism as part of their As Equal series. She's modelled for a major Sri Lankan brand, highlighting the need to represent people of all skin tones. And she spends her spare time smashing the patriarchy. Not a bad way to spend your time if you ask me. Please meet Devni Wimalasena.
If you are dark-skinned, you are ugly. Hearing this and seeing it reflected everywhere around me is unfortunately one of my earliest memories. As a dark-skinned South Asian, the soundtrack of "Do not go out in the sun, you will get even darker" followed me everywhere I went. As a child, I felt like there was nothing I could do. There was nothing I could do to change this fate of simply being 3 shades darker than the ideal. And everywhere I looked, I was reminded of this. Whether it was my friends, my family, even my teachers telling us and reminding us to not go out in the sun. It was South Asian media only showing us light-skinned actors. It was this never-ending barrage of commercials for the multi-billion-dollar skin bleaching industry that lined the shelves of supermarkets across Asia and Africa. To me, it was this never-ending reminder that being dark will simply never be good enough. This was really a system of racism, colorism, and anti-blackness. A system that had been upheld for generations by colonialism. But as a teenager, I tried to cope by embracing this. My nickname at school was Black, and no one, not even me, questioned why. The entirety of my identity felt like it somehow hinged upon my skin color. I now embrace this differently. I now know that this was never my own struggle. But when those beliefs are being driven by everyone around you, by the people who love you, it's so confusing. It's so confusing, especially for young people of color. And this is why it is so important to talk about it. So important to talk about colorism, to bring this darkness into the light. Just by talking, we're already chipping away at these structures. We're dismantling these structures. But it truly starts with us. Every single day is an opportunity to break this silence. So, what did I do? I decided to become this representation, the representation that I so desperately needed when I was a girl. I started modeling. I started speaking on podcasts, on CNN, on talk shows. And the feedback has been incredible. It's been overwhelming. So many people, just like me, telling me that they too have experienced colorism. They too never had a way to talk about it before. Some even said they didn't even know there was a word for this before. I'm now so proud to say that I have, in a way, given them what I so desperately needed. Just someone to say, no, she is beautiful, and she is enough, just as she is. Thank you. It's why I now love sitting out in the sun. It feels like this radical, this revolutionary act every time I go to the beach, because I get to bring my beautiful darkness into the light.
Please welcome multi-ARIA Award winner, Zambian singer-songwriter, Sampa the Great.
degrees. Open it, look at my keys. Finally, looking like me. Mirror, open it, look at the mirror. How many you can deliver? Look at my keys. Open it, look at my ease. Look at me, looking like me. Feeling like, wow, come here. All of my demons is running. All of my demons is coming. Coming to see if I'm tripping. I'm feeling like, wow, come here. All of my demons is running. All of my demons is coming. Coming to see if I'm tripping. Now you can be anything. Anything trying to forget who you are. All of this lineage, I think that your whole is perfect. Hey, you can go anywhere. Anywhere and never be who I am. All of this lineage, I think that your whole is perfect. Can't replicate a shooting star. I can be hard, I can be soft, I can be anything under the stars. I can be dealing with evil, Knievel, my people, the wizards of a broken heart. Constant in need of all of these people, but can you stand by yourself? Who are you really with all this emotion is over? Can we really see who you are? Feeling like more, come here. All of my demons is running. All of my demons is coming to see if I'm tripping. I'm feeling like more, come here. All of my demons is running. All of my demons is coming to see if I'm tripping or something. Look at the mirror.
Ngafidia chaba mukati. Efyo chibena kunze. Ulwendo lwabumi lulasungusha. Ukutulafye pakubala nokulengwa kwabuko. Ukwisulirwa obumi. Ukubo walubuka. Mupashi walubuka. Mupashi walulumba. Ukuluba. Ukwesho okwibukushensanza shakale. Ukushirira nokukanayo mfu wako maninangefyo cyane. Ukufwayirikisha tulesha okwirura obumi. Nokufwaya ekirangiriro mu bwumi bwa Inonkulo. Ululwendo lwananga ekirola. Kushefi ntumboneka kunze. Efyo n'abana mukati. Mukuyisa n'okuya kwanjita. Mukupita mu fyabumi. Kuntendekelo n'empera yandi. Mukusanikwa na mukwilirwa. Ekirola kya mwoyo wandi. Embuto n'atanda. Nailenge kibe kunze ng'efyo kyaba mukati. Eva uwakubala babengi.
The Cisco Youth Leadership Award was established by Cisco and Global Citizen to celebrate the power of vision.
Our purpose is to power an inclusive future for all.
Throughout history, the passion of youth has been a catalyst for change.
And this award is a step forward in our mission to break the cycle of poverty.
There is something revolutionary about how a young person sees things.
Today, I would like you all to imagine a world free of suffering and disease. And it is my life's mission to make it possible.
Be open to ideas and adapt.
Now this is Global Citizen.
Thank you so much for this incredible honor.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone.
Wow.
Change begins with us.
Sarah, the Duchess of York, is a Sunday Times and New York Times best-selling author, award-winning producer, and philanthropist. She is passionate about being in service to the next generation, supporting the leaders of tomorrow in fighting for climate and social justice. For over 30 years, the Duchess has been committed to being a voice and ambassador for underserved women and children and communities around the world. And she's here with us tonight. So please welcome Sarah Ferguson, the Duchess of York.
Where's my mark, Hugh? Hello. Hello, Melbourne. It's fantastic, really, really. It's such a great crowd. I mean, it's amazing. And thank you so much for the most incredible welcome. I am just literally so deeply grateful to be here on the land of the Bunurong, people of the Kulin Nation, the traditional owners and custodians of this land. I truly am. I really would love to pay my respects to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people and the elders, past, present, and emerging. I just feel really, really strongly. I am so deeply grateful to you all, to the Aboriginal nation, just to you all, thank you, because speak up, and you are speaking up. Keep using your voices. And over the last 2 days, I've had the most incredible opportunity to spend time with really seriously remarkable youth leaders from across the region who we are celebrating tonight. I have talked to each one of them, and I'm so proud to stand up here as a real amateur, just learning from great young people. And I told Global Citizen I am their leader, the youth leader, because I'm so young, so it's perfect. 64 going on 20, it's perfect. So just own it, own it. So I always say, don't let the old lady in. That's me. Anyway, be it to protect our climate, our fragile oceans, championing the rights of marginalized, of indigenous communities, or demanding equity for education. Their work inspires us and it challenges us. It challenges us all to do what we can to elevate their voices and create agency for their generation to drive change. It is, thank you. I must admit, at 64 years old, want to deeply apologize to young people for how we've really ruined their planet. And that is why I'm standing here so committed with Global Citizen. But I want to apologize, really. I'm so very sorry that we have not looked after it well enough for you. It is my honor to welcome to the stage an advocate who leads innovative environmental education initiatives to foster ocean protection in Indonesia and beyond. Brigita Gunawan. Oh my goodness. Yay, we love you, Brigita. Organizes science-based programs, including coral reef and mangrove restoration efforts, and school-wide ocean education campaigns. She's inspired by the hard work and determination of people on the front lines, youth, indigenous communities, local heroes, and experts who are working tirelessly towards a better world. And in so doing, she inspires us. Please, let's meet Brigita.
I thought I had been seeing the world in color. I'd been underwater before. I knew what it was like to explore that mysterious world below the surface. But then I visited my first marine protected area. I was surrounded by color, the bright orange and greens of the corals, the deep blues of the water, the vibrant marine life. This was what our ocean was supposed to look like. It was magic. Before that, I might as well have been seeing the ocean in black and white. Indonesia is the heart of the Coral Triangle. The reefs don't just provide a home for marine life, they also sustain the entire ecosystem. And they're under attack. They're under attack from a rapidly changing climate, from overfishing, from marine pollution, from plastic waste. Local communities are trying to preserve the ocean. We're setting up more effective protected areas. We're implementing monitoring systems, but there's only so much we can do. When I first experienced my first marine protected area, I was changed. Now I want everyone to have that same eureka moment, to feel the same way I did. I want you all to see how beautiful it is to interact with nature and to live with a purpose greater than yourself. It will take many of us working together to save these precious ecosystems, to bring this world of black and white back to life in all its beautiful, vibrant, life-giving colors.
Just like the sea, I don't know where to go. Through dirt and shadows I grow. I'm reaching light through the darkness. And just like the sea, I'm chasing the wonder. I unravel myself, all in slow motion. You cannot eat money on no. You cannot eat money on no.
My message to young people is never underestimate the power of a dream.
Never give up on it. Success is for the ones who persevere in chasing their dreams, no matter how difficult the journey itself may be.
I hope you know that you are seen. Your value is something you may doubt, but it is also something you can always live up to.
To the young people watching me right now, keep going. Your main goal may still be far, but you've come a long way already.
It's really important to not let yourself be guided by what you think are your limitations. There is so much that you can accomplish if you just believe yourself and give yourself a go.
I find hope in the resilience and passion of youth. Even one person driven by the conviction and determination has the power to ignite real change in the world.
And I believe the young generation should never underestimate the potential that they can bring the real change by working together, and even the small steps can make a larger impact.
If I can give one message to share to young people out there, is to boldly pursue the things that is in your heart.
Success comes in different ways for different people, and even the smallest step could be anyone's biggest success.
It's a place where you're called to serve. It's a place where the world's greatest need meets your greatest gift.
The best things in life are on the other side of fear. So if you have an idea to change the world, do it scared, do it alone, and do it anyway. Because change starts with you.
At P&G, our success is defined by the and. We make people's everyday lives a little better. While our commitment to better has never changed, the standard we need to deliver on has. For more and more consumers, better for them without better for the planet is no longer better. We share that conviction. Improving lives now and for generations to come means providing irresistible superiority that is sustainable. Our future begins with the and. Growth and good. Better for them and for planet. Our brands and the people we serve. Together in partnership, we can build a better future for all. After all, it's our home. And our window is now.
What an amazing night.
Is everybody feeling inspired? Come on, make some noise.
Oh my gosh. It has been unreal. And you know what? I think we need to take a minute to first acknowledge all of the wonderful youth leaders we have had here tonight. Each and every single one of you. Here they are. Each and yes, louder. Each and every single one of them is incredible, courageous, and importantly, impactful. Now, as many of you may know, the Global Citizen Movement was founded right here in Melbourne by 3 young Aussies with big dreams.
From their first campaign and concert to end polio in Perth, to hundreds of advocacy campaigns and festivals all around the world, Global Citizen has galvanised millions and driven billions to end extreme poverty. It's been an incredible decade of action and advocacy. Take a look.
I've been owning all my steps, moved on from more regrets. All of my failures only fueled me behind these eyes. I'm lighting up inside, I'm burning up the sky. Can anyone else feel this feeling? Power of a breath, it's got me on my knees, it's keeping me alive. And I do believe that no matter what the life, giving up my pride, and I finally see this time I believe that the power lives in me. Oh, hey. Just do yourself a favor, you are your only savior. What would you do when faced with no choice but to turn it around? In times you are alone, your heart is far from home. Just close your eyes and feel this feeling. Power of a breath, it's got me on my knees, it's giving me a love. And I do hands up in the air, 'cause together, all of us, you know, we've got the power. Yeah, we've got the power. Yeah, we've got the power to change the world, to make a difference. Come on, we've got the power. It's up to us to lead with love. Power of the prayer. It's got me on my knees, screaming me love. And I do believe that when I've given up my pride and I finally see that the power lives in me. There's the up my feet, screaming me love. And I do believe that power of her breath. It's going on my knees, and together we've got the power.
welcome Global Citizen CEO and co-founder Hugh Evans, with your hosts Maria Fithill and Hugh Sheridan.
Oh, it has been an incredible night.
Let's hear it one more time for all of the artists and the dancers and the Global Citizen Nights Band.
Well, good evening, Melbourne. It feels so great for Global Citizen to be home with all of you tonight. Please join me in thanking Maria and Hugh. They've done an extraordinary job. Well done, you guys are amazing. I also want to thank our amazing Global Citizen team and the legendary Palais Theatre. We have been reminded tonight that music brings people together and can drive real change. And on that note, please give the most warm Melbourne welcome to the greatest singer-songwriters of all time and one of the most legendary bands of all time, Crowded House.
So far, old enough to know who you are, wise enough to carry the scars without any blame. There's no one to blame. It's easy to forget what you learned, waiting for the thrill to return, feeling your desire burn when you drive to the flame.
Melbourne. And in fact, welcome to all of the travellers, all of the people who've travelled a long way to be here. That includes some of this band. In fact, we've gathered together from the four corners of the earth to come here tonight to celebrate Global Citizen. More of the point, to celebrate the aims and the dreams of Global Citizen. And all of you people who've been coming all week. I met some of you yesterday. We're just so pleased to be here. To try and make music mean a little bit more than just, you know, Nick's new hairstyle. Although that is important. All right. We have a new album. This is a new song. It's called Life's Imitation. Now I'm just going to remember what chord it starts on. Is it C?
I think it's a C.
No, it's F, I think. Okay.
It's like dreams.
Okay, good. Thank goodness for suns. Is it real or a fiction of your mind? Am I gone in a fraction of your time? You mistake my real intentions once again. I wanna be near you, I wanted to hear you, but my words are light, like paper drifting in the sky. Not enough to be a witness of your life. And all along I was hoping we would come of age, walking around you, I wanna surround you, but I can't get close enough, I can't get close enough. I wanna find you, I wanted to break through life's imitation. Well, I've been away too much, I've been locking it away too much. I'm here tonight, and I'm gone again. Here tonight, and I'm gone. You pack up your bags and you're ready to fly. Come on, come on. Wanna be near you, wanna be near you, but I can't get close enough, can't get close enough. Wanna surround you, wanna be near you, but I can't get close enough. Wanna be near you, care for you, can't get close enough. Wanted to break through life's imitation. Well, I've been away too much, I've been locking it away too much. I wanna call you life's imitation. Well, I've been away too much, I've been locking it away too much. I wanna call you life's imitation. Blue heaven, are we gonna have some teenage summer? Are we gonna have some mad new year? Are we gonna have some teenage summer? Am I gonna have some mad idea? Thank you very much. Feels pretty good to be playing music on a stage again. It's been a while.
special occasion. How you going, Liam?
Fantastic, thank you very much. This is the place of my birth and I can feel it in my loins.
Yeah. And they're well exposed tonight.
That's probably why I can feel it. It's a bit of a breeze outside.
Yeah. Actually, Elroy also, it's your place of birth?
Yeah, I can't feel it currently in my loins, but it is.
Royal Women's Hospital. Was it Royal Women's? Yeah.
Carlton.
Nick, you were born nearby.
Benalla, Neil. It's not really nearby.
Victoria.
Yeah, Victoria, but Benalla.
Well, it's in the grand state of Victoria. We won't quibble about the details. Headmaster's son. It's quite a burden being the headmaster's son.
He wasn't a headmaster when we were in Benalla.
Oh.
His first headmastorial position was in Corryong.
Oh. Anybody here from Corryong? One solitary person in the... Although I suspect they would have cheered no matter where you'd said you were from.
Bless you.
All right.
I'm really close tonight. I feel like I'm moving inside her, lying in the dark. I think that I'm beginning to know her. Let it go. I'll be there when you call. And whenever I fall at your feet, you let your tears rain down on me. Whenever I touch your slow turning pain, you're hiding from me now. There's something in the way that you're talking. The words don't sound right, but I hear them all moving inside you. Go. I'll be waiting when you call. And whenever I fall at your feet, you let your tears rain down on me. Whenever I touch your slow turning pain, finger of blame has turned upon itself, and I'm more than willing to offer myself. Do you want my presence or need my help? Who knows what that might be? I fall. Whenever I fall at your feet, you let your tears let it rain down on me. Whenever I fall, whenever I fall.
Actually, I've got a feeling I wrote this next song just down the road in St Kilda when we were house sitting. debuted it at the Palais Theatre actually as well. But so it's a comeback of sorts. All right.
Across the sea, me like a beacon, guiding you to safety. The sooner the better now. And when you come, the hills will breathe like a baby, pulled up, heaving from the bottom of the ocean. The sooner the better now. And when you come to cover me with your kisses, fresh like a daisy, chained up in a lion's den. The sooner the better now. I'll know you by the thunderclap pouring like a rain of blood to my emotions. And that is why I stumble to my knees. When you come like an iceberg, float in darkness, smashing my hull, send me to the bottom of the sea. I should know you better now. And when you come, your majesty, to entrap me, Prince of Light receded. The sooner the better now. And when you come to cover me with your kisses hard like armor, the sooner the better now. I'll know you by the thunderclap pouring like a rain of blood to my emotions. Hey, that is why I stumble to my knees. And the stars burning and exploding, well, I know I could never lay you down when you come. She came out of the water into my horizon like a cumulonimbus coming in from a distance. She was burning and exploding, burning and exploding like a slow volcano. When you come, cover the ground with ashes, with ashes.
Man, they do it good at Royal Women's Hospital. Actually, Sharon, I should really give some credit to Sharon right there. Nothing to do with the hospital.
I came out like Superman, apparently.
Yeah, he did. And it was on grand final day, and our specialist baby deliverer said, whatever you do, don't go into labour on grand final day. Sure enough, turned up at 5, drunk, and said, you'll be hours yet, Sharon. 2 hours later. Yeah.
Who was playing that particular grand final, Neil?
Hawthorn versus Essendon, I think. 2 of the great matchups of the
Hawks and the Bombers.
Yeah. This is always going to be a terrible introduction to the next song, the things that we talk about, so...
Going deep.
No exception tonight.
No time, no place to talk about the weather. Promise of love is hard to ignore. You said the chance wasn't getting any better. The labor of love is ours to enjoy. The highest branch on the apple tree was my favorite place to be. I could hear them breaking free, but they could not see. I will run for shelter, endless summer, live the curse. It feels like nothing matters in our private universe. I have all I want, is that simple enough? There's a whole lot more I'm thinking of. Every night about 6 o'clock, the birds come back to the palm to talk. They talk to me, birds talk to me. If I go down on my knees, I will run for shelter, endless summer, live the curse. It feels like nothing matters in our like nothing matters in our private universe. And it's a pleasure I have known. Oh, and it's a treasure I have gained. That I have known. Yeah. It's a tight squeeze, but I won't let go.
I'm feeling pretty inspired knowing that there's a lot of young people in the house that are involved and advocating and working and inspiring people to do amazing things. And so it's an honor to be in your presence and to play for you. And I hope as you go back to where you came from, every good piece of goodwill will flower and good things will emerge, because we believe in you. Yeah, go forth.
Possessions are causing me suspicion, there's no proof. In the paper today, tales of war and waste, but you turn right over to the TV page. Hey now, don't dream it's over. Hey now, when a world comes in, build a wall between us. We know that they won't win. Steps to the door of your heart. Only shadows ahead, barely clearing the roof. Get to know the feeling of liberation and release. Hey now, don't dream it's over. Hey now, when the world comes in, they come. Build a wall between us. We know that they won't win.
sing it with me? Hey now, don't dream it's over. Hey now, when the world comes in, hang on, you won't between us, no Thank you very much. Nice to hear you singing. God, it's so good. And I used to pick up those kind of requests a little bit easier before I lost all my top end. I've got a shelf from 4K to 8K that just goes whoosh.
He's still got really good bottom end.
Yeah, pretty good bottom end. No loss whatsoever in the bottom end, yeah.
That's all I hear.
Makes it harder to answer your question, your heckling. I do welcome your heckling, however. I understand. Woo! That's easy. Play something we all know. I like it. I like your style. I love it. Well, I don't know any Taylor Swift songs, I'm sorry. I'm not... I will. I'll learn some next time, I promise. It's coming. It's coming. Anyway, we're going to sing a song now that's a Melbourne song. Much as Auckland would like to disagree. And as we smelt the breeze coming off Port Phillip Bay tonight, and the briny smell of the water, and the clouds coming in, and the chop on the water, we're reminded of the cool change that comes in every now and again, and those clouds that hang over the domain. Four seasons in one day, lying in the depths of your imagination, worlds above and worlds below. Sun shines on the black clouds hanging over the domain. Even when you're feeling warm, the temperature could drop away. Like four seasons in one day. Smiling as the ship comes down, you can tell a man from what he has to say. Everything gets turned around, and I will risk my neck again. You can take me where you will, up the creek and through the mill, like all the things you can't explain. Four seasons in one day. Blood dries up like rain, fills my cup like four seasons in one day. Predictions, sleeping on an unmade bed, finding out wherever there is comfort, there is pain. Only one step away, like four seasons in one day. Blood dries up like rain. Fills my cup like four seasons in one day. It's a completely wonderful thing to be in this theatre, which has so many beautiful memories for us, and to send a vocal out there, to send my voice out there, and the single voice out to them. It seems to come back somehow in four-part harmony. The Palais. Blood dries up like rain, fills my cup like four seasons in one day.
like 4 seasons in one day.
Ladies and gentlemen, the voice of the angels, they're called Ascension. Here they are. It's their debut gig here at the Palais. This is Oh High, dedicated to So They Can. Look at these kids.
Every child is a mystic having visions of a new dawn. Be the one in a million that could lift the sun up and over my horizon. They could take it to the people with a microphone, scare the darkness with a light. Oh, oh, high, same light in your head. Oh, high, it's alright. I won't forget. I know we can make something happen. Put me back together when I think I can do no wrong. Oh, yeah. When it comes to being clever, I should never count anyone out. 'Cause she's not the kind of puzzle only you can do underwater with a blindfold. Oh, high, same light in your head. Oh, high. It's alright, you're in my head. Oh, high, it's alright. I won't forget. I won't forget. So high. You come on over and see what you're missing. It's so high. World's crazy, that's for sure. There's something wrong with the state of my head. Now I know you can get to the heart of it. That is what I came here for. Oh, high, it's alright. That is why I wanna hear more. Oh, high, it's alright. You're in my head. I won't forget. You're in my head. Oh, high, it's alright. I won't forget.
Thank you. That's our new song, obviously. It's called Oh High. And I'm doing a back announce now. And the pictures you saw on there are just some pictures from a school in Kenya that this organization that I'm hugely supportive of, called So They Can, have been helping to build schools in some of these places in Africa. It's my personal pitch for a development project amongst all these amazing ideas. And it's been going for about 12 years now, and it's an enormous success. And they've, I think they've helped educate about 40,000 kids. And we're aiming for 500,000. And it means that there's a campaign called 1 in a Million. I don't do this from stage very often, but I truly believe that these kids are magnificent. I believe in them. I think they're possibly the answer and the future, and we need them. So I would like to put in a pitch for So They Can. Please, $1 a month. That's all it takes. Educate a child. And it's nice to have our music working for them. All right. Thank you very much, everybody. This has been quite a special occasion for us to bring us together again, because we quite like each other. In fact, there's quite a lot of love, really. And we love you. Because the music goes round and you have good thoughts and we have good thoughts and makes us hopeful. And those kids make us hopeful. So let's go out there and spread some goodwill in the world and make things better. And thank you to Global Citizen for bringing all these brilliant ideas together. Let's help them flower. Okay. And some of you are heading home tomorrow or the day after, so this is a song for you. Maybe just after the show. Somewhere deep inside, something's got a hold on you, and it's pushing me aside. She'd stretch on forever. I know I'm right for the first time in my life, and that's why I tell you, you better be home soon. I hear you, Melbourne. Stripping back the coats of lies and deception, back to nothingness, like a week in the desert. I see you, Melbourne. I know I'm right for the first time in my life. That's why I tell you, you better be home soon. So don't say no, don't say nothing's wrong. When you get back home, maybe I'll be Lights go down when you had your fill, when there's nothing left. It would cause me pain if we were to end it, but I could start again. You can depend on it. I know I'm right for the first time in my life. That's why I tell you, you'd better be home soon. Oh, and that's why I tell you, you'd better be home. Shall we? I know I'm right. The first time in my life. That's why I tell you, you better be home soon. Oh, that's why I tell you, you'd better be home soon. Thank you, beautiful people. Mitchell, Liam, Nick, Paul, Elroy, Ascension, audience. What a night. Thank you.